Alright, so we'll look at a trapezoid. It looks like this. So let's call this A, B, C, and D. This is parallel to this. AB is parallel to DC. Now the only difference between a trapezoid and a parallelogram is the trapezoid has at least, this is a key word, it has at least one pair of parallel side. So for a parallelogram, you must have both of the pairs are parallel, but for a trapezoid, it just can be one pair of parallel side. Alright. Now, what we want to look at is some key properties of isosceles trapezoid. So let's draw that. It looks like this. A, B, C, and D. This is parallel to this. Now for an isosceles trapezoid, we know that this side must be congruent to this side. These legs must be same. So AD must be congruent to BC. Okay. If that's the case, the properties we'll look at into for isosceles is this. First one, the angles on either side of the base are congruent. So this is congruent to this. This is congruent to this. So the base angles are congruent. Congruent means equal. So angle D is congruent to angle A, is congruent to angle B. Alright, we know about the base angle if we have an isosceles trapezoid. Alright, the next one we want to look at is the diagonal. The diagonals are congruent. Congruent. What that means is if we draw a trapezoid, isosceles trapezoid, this is congruent to this side is parallel to this, then it tells you that if you have a diagonal from this side to this side, and from this side to this side, these two sides are congruent. So let's call this A, B, C, and D. That means that AC is congruent to BD. Okay? So we know about the base angles are congruent. We know about the diagonals are also congruent. Is congruent to this side. That's pretty much all we know and we can use about trapezoid, an isosceles trapezoid.